following is a production of QTV.
Welcome to the Credit Union National Update, your source for the news that matters most to credit unions. I'm Angel Bailey. This is the report for the week of February 4th. Another day, another fee. New rules that allow retailers to slap on checkout fees or surcharges on credit card purchases took effect in 40 states recently. And this has credit unions across the country watching to see what the impact will be. Visa and MasterCard rules used to prohibit merchants from tacking on surcharges, but that changed within this last year's interchange fee class action lawsuit settlement. The new fees can be as high as 4% of the total purchase. 10 states, including California, Texas, and New York, have laws that forbid these fees. The surcharges cannot be applied to debit card transactions. Merchants decide whether or not they want to charge the fee, and some, including Toys R Us and Target, had come out saying that they will not. While these fees are creating quite a media ruckus, CUNA President and CEO Bill Cheney advises credit unions to take a wait-and-see approach before reacting to surcharges with any kind of statement or action. The statistics are somewhat shocking. New data finds that nearly 44% of Americans don't have enough savings or other liquid assets to stay out of poverty for more than 3 months if they lose their income. Almost a third have no savings accounts at all. That's according to a new study from the Corporation for Enterprise Development. If there's any upside to this situation at all, it's that another organization, the Conservative Heritage Foundation think tank, cites credit unions as part of the solution. In particular, the group points to a prize-linked savings program called Save to Win, which was launched by Michigan credit unions and has since spread to Nebraska and North Carolina. In a recent story, which aired on national public radio stations nationwide, a spokesperson for the foundation says Save to Win, which offers participants the chance to win cash prizes just for saving their own money, instills a saving habit into those who might turn to the lottery or gambling. First came the big banks, and now it appears a group of cyber criminals out of Iran is targeting the websites of big credit unions. Texas-based University Federal Credit Union with $1.5 billion in assets and California's $3.8 billion Patelco both reported being hit by DDoS, which refers to the technique of bringing a web host down by flooding it with meaningless information and pointless requests. UFCU's site was down for about 2.5 hours, while the attack on Patelco lasted about 5 hours. Cyber experts say this same group has been taking down Bank of America, PNC, Capital One, and other financial institutions, and then bragging about the exploits online. The good news is that no member data was compromised in either credit union attack. But the bad news is that experts say it's clear the hackers are now going to go to softer targets, and that no credit union is immune from a large-scale attack like so. Many credit unions have mitigation capabilities in place to handle a run-of-the-mill attack. However, defending against this sort of high-velocity, high-volume attack of this nature simply is not feasible for anyone except the largest financial institutions in the country. Finally, in this week's CU Community Spotlight, a New York credit union found a creative way to honor some of the heroes of Superstorm Sandy. Municipal Credit Union, the state's oldest credit union, recently celebrated Civil Service Appreciation Day by hosting 100 of the city's civil service workers, many of whom are MCU members, at the St. John's versus Georgetown men's basketball game at Madison Square Garden. At halftime, the credit union held a special center court presentation to honor 3 people for their efforts in helping communities in the aftermath of the storm. And in case you were wondering, Georgetown won the game 67-51. This has been your Credit Union National Update. Until next time, thanks for watching.
QTV is the credit union broadcast experience, powered by CU Solutions Group. Stay tuned.